a 30-minute radius because I really think the corner store is important.
Okay, so let me get this straight. You're basically saying you support mom and pop shops.
I love mom and pop shops.
I gotta hold on for 1 second. Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy JP Justice. You know what it is. It's 5 o'clock. There's no better time to place and be than the Black Kings Table Talk. Right now, I'm engaged in a little conversation over here that I'm gonna close off on Instagram. I want my Instagram people to definitely come on over and check us out. But 5 p.m. We got a great topic today. It's your boy JP Justice. Coming off a great show last night. I need you guys to definitely tune in. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Take the next 5 minutes to share this Zoom and let me get this popping and ready to go. I got my boy Roscoe over here, and I got my Divine?
You can call me that.
Divine. But we don't have women on this show, so I gotta close this Instagram out and get it popping. All right, it's your boy JP Justice. Share it. Hey, listen, let me start the show.
Bye, JP.
Right, it's your boy JP. What up, people? It's your boy JP Justice. God damn, there's no better place to be than right here with us. I am looking forward to it. We got a great topic today, man. We got a great topic. I'm looking kind of disheveled because we're coming off this great show that I had last night. Hold on, let me make sure everybody over here knows. Black Kings Table Talk. Take this time out to share it. Black Kings Table Talk. Boom. And to join in our reindeer games, you're going to have to come on over Instagram to join in our. What up, Jonathan Newton? Tubby, come on in, Tubby. Let me give some people some passcodes, because today we got a great topic. I want a little bit of everybody in here. And of course, our topic is AI generated. I'm not ashamed of it. I did learn a little bit more about AI. I did learn a little bit more about the AI ongoing battle that's happening. I did hear a little bit more about that. So here's what's happening. Here's the writer strike. Some more that let me fill you in some more of what's going on with this writer strike. It's not just about the writer strike. It's also about streaming services, the actors writer strike in Hollywood. Hey, Jonathan, come on in. It's my brother-in-law, Tubby. Look. There you go. Dig the link. What up, Blaine? Hey, Blaine. Oh man, let me get Blaine this. Blaine, I'm gonna hit you on Facebook. Give me a second. I want you to come on in as well. My boy Blaine. Come on in. Let me get my man Big Red. Come on in, Big Red. Hold on, people. I'm spending a few minutes sharing. I want you to do the same. If you're in the green room, just hold on for 1 second. If you're in the green room, give me a second. Take a few minutes out. So here we go. I heard, what up, Vino? Vino, come on. Oh, man, Vino, hold on. I can't call on Vino. Now I got to come over here to Facebook and send you the link, too. Give me a second. Vino. Let me get my man Greg. Oh, my man Jeff. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. You know me. What up, Trent? Trent, you totally welcome, bro. Come on over to Facebook. Hit me up so I can get you in this green room. I think this is going to be a good talk today. But I want to bring y'all up to speed a little bit more on what's going on. Like, this is what I'm hearing. So from what I'm hearing, let me drop a ball. Raviance is in the building. What up, Raviance? Always loving you. Always loving you in the building, Raviance. Hold on, let me make sure. Let me know that you guys can hear me well. Let me know that you guys can hear me. I want to make sure that you guys can hear me. I want to make sure that you guys can hear me. So check it out. I heard a little bit more about the strike in LA with the writers. So from what I'm understanding, now I'm just, trust me, man, I'm looking from afar. So for me, I'm learning just as much as you guys are learning. You know what I'm saying? Yo, send the link to, hold on. Let me send you the link right now. Give me a second. Give me a second. My man Blaine is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. Drop bombs, my man.
Damn, that's a Scud missile, man.
Hold on. That's goddamn too loud out this bitch. Hold on. Say something, buddy.
It's like a Scud missile, man.
Yeah, your voice too, man. Your voice sounds like you screaming and yelling at us. Good, let me hear you.
Sorry. Can you hear me now? Just good?
Yeah, that's better now. Let's say, Scott, let me hear you talk. Say something. Keep talk. Continuously talk so we can hear something.
All right, Cat Daddy Dog.
The word continuous. That means don't stop.
Okay, just better now? Okay.
Say ABCs. Just say ABCs so we.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S.
Gotcha. Learned a little bit more about this. What do you call it? This
AI.
Strike is going on. What up, people? Everybody that's on Instagram. Hold on, I gotta send this link to people. Everybody that's on Instagram, I want to thank you guys for coming through. But listen, if you want to join in the Reindeer Games, you're going to have to come over to Facebook. And I'm going to send all that right now. I usually like to take the first few minutes and share, but it just seems like everybody jumped in on the first few minutes. It usually takes me about 5 minutes, 10 minutes to get started. But I see everybody's here already. So let me make sure I get everything together. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to join in the Reindeer Games, you're going to have to come on over to Facebook. www.facebook.com /, what is it? Black Kings Table Talk? That's what it is, right? Black Kings Table Talk. That's what it is, right? Tell me that's what it is, Blaine.
Say what?
Just agree with me for right now, Blaine. Say, yeah, JP.
No doubt, definitely. Yes, sir. I agree. 100%.
There you go. Black Kings Table Talk.
Okay, that sounds good.
Black Kings Table Talk. Come on over, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to join in the Reindeer Games, you're going to have to come on over to Black Kings Table Talk. Pin that comment. This way we can see who it is we're talking to, ladies and gentlemen. So, my brother-in-law's in the building. Drop bombs, my brother-in-law. What's going on? Blaine, that's my brother-in-law. Tug, that's Blaine.
What's up, fam?
Hold on.
All right.
I went to high school with Blaine. Me and Blaine went to high school together. So a little bit more. I keep trying to jump into this, and I keep getting thrown off. A lot of people are asking to come in. Check it out, ladies and gentlemen, on Instagram. Come on over to Facebook. We got 2 hours of great talk, and we got 2 people that's definitely worthy of getting our opinions in. But I'm learning a little bit more about this writer's strike that they got going on in Hollywood. So you know what my boy was telling me, Rodney Perry. He's an actor and all that stuff. He said that the streaming services are buying out movies and TV shows straight out, which eliminates residuals. And residuals is how actors live. You know what I'm saying? You do a show for 4 or 5 years, you live off those residuals for a lifetime. You know what I'm saying? You get a good sitcom that makes it to syndication or quote unquote, I don't know if there's anything called syndication anymore, but if more than 100 episodes and it starts getting played around the world, you get those what they call residual money. And he said his residual money blows his payment out of the water. Like he said, he got paid $250,000 for this, but he said he's working on damn near 200,000 on residuals. You know what I'm saying? He got paid $25,000 for this, $25,000 for that. Now he's getting on $250,000. So he said you want to keep your residuals, and that's one of the things that the writers are striking for. So I didn't know all this. So as this becomes more and more obvious to me, I want to definitely thank them writers for going out there and fighting for their rights. So here we go. We're gonna be joined by my boys later on, but right now we got a great staff. Today's topic, and you know me, man, I am not ashamed to say that I go to AI. First off, fellas, what's been going on with your week? How's your week been going? Let's do that first. Introduce yourself and tell us where you're from, because y'all are both from two different parts of the world, and what's been going on with your week.
As you know, Jamaica, I'm from New York City originally, but I'm down in North Carolina, and my week was pretty good, man. Just chilling.
Yeah, what you got into?
Yeah, but I just basically worked this entire weekend. The weekend, I just chill with the wife and my dogs. That's about it. You know, we talked about the dogs before, but you know, they chilling.
Yeah. Hey, Tubbs, he live one of them lives now. All he worry about is the dogs.
No residue of New York in his blood no more, huh?
Hey, Blaine.
Nah, I'm still.
And Blaine was a hustler. Don't get it twisted. Are you still in the travel business?
Yeah, I'm doing corporate travel right now at the moment. I just got back into it January. I left it alone for a little while.
Yeah, so he's into travel. So he was definitely in the hustle of things.
Oh yeah, of course.
He chose to opt out. You know the New Yorkers that go, I can't take New York. I'm leaving. I can't do this no more, man. I gotta go and chill and relax. I gotta go with
I
my
can relate. I definitely can relate. You know, I was like that with Lyft. You know, traveling, doing Lyft in New York, Jersey, South Carolina, Georgia.
You moved back? When did you move back?
Nah, I didn't move back. I'm in North Carolina right now. I don't have
What part?
I don't have no vehicle no more, so I'm in the process of getting a new vehicle. That's
What part of North Carolina are you in?
Huh?
What part of North Carolina are you in?
I'll be all over, but right now I'm in Wilmington. That's where I had my accident.
Oh, okay. My wife's family's from out there, right? They live out there right now.
Hey,
Yeah.
Wait. Where did you have an accident?
I had an accident a month ago, bro.
We was just talking car and lift shit. How you have an accident that fast? Hey, what's going on, Chris?
Because they can't drive down here in Wilmington, North Carolina. They don't.
They can't drive down to North Carolina. Period, man. They the worst. Yo, Jamaica, if you was down here, you want to kill everybody.
I wouldn't say kill everybody, but they just the world is so distracted with technology. That's why AI got us mapped out, and they got people they pimping. AI is definitely pimping society on a social media level.
Wait.
That's why it's called a smartphone.
Oh, here we go. Let me take off my jacket. It sounds like you ain't for this AI movement right now, Tub. Are you about this AI movement? Because I'm about this AI movement. I
ain't about nothing unless I know about it. But I just know these smartphone devices definitely got people sidetracked. And
listen, bro, I am so for everything AI is bringing. Yeah, we're gonna get the bad. We're gonna get the good. We're gonna get the good, and we're gonna get the bad. Right?
That's for anything.
Right.
I'm a little nervous with the AI situation, and I'll tell you one of my reasons why. You ever heard the new rap joint with called "A Riot in Heaven"? And there's an AI version of Biggie, DMX.
Oh wow.
It's called "A Riot in Heaven," or yeah, and it's strictly AI. And it's all the rappers that are past, and it's current right now.
Mm-hmm. And what's wrong?
Is Nipsey Hussle in it? DMX, Big L.
And what do you find wrong with it?
What I find wrong with it is that it's not real. It's not the actual rappers rapping. It's the voices and stuff, but it's not actually them. I mean, it's cool, but it's eerie at the same time.
So here we go. First off, you got to always remember, this is entertainment.
It's no true, yeah.
So with that being said, understand AI.
Mm-hmm.
AI is based on all the knowledge it has of something, and it recreates it with as much data as it possibly has about that thing. Then it creates an artificial, intelligent form of what it is of the data it has. So if this track has Biggie, this thing has so much knowledge on Biggie. It almost feels as if Biggie is here. It has so much knowledge on DMX. It feels as if DMX is here, Nipsey Hussle. So what I'm trying to say.
Tupac too. I forgot about that. They had Tupac in the track also.
And Tupac as well. So if they say, "Hey, write me a song," if they say, "Hey, write me a hip hop song in the persona of Biggie," with these talking about a date or a girl or fallen kings, it will spit out a rhyme as close as Biggie can get with Biggie style.
Exactly. So you know what I'm talking about. You heard the track? I'm assuming.
No, I haven't heard the track, but I don't see nothing wrong with AI. It's the same thing. It's the same thing as if somebody else wrote for me. I just got to go over and revise it. So there's a track with AI with Biggie and what's his name?
50 and Eminem.
Timberland. With Biggie and Timberland. Now here's my thing. This is what's going to get crazy. The copyright laws are about to get crazy. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to AI a person's voice, you're going to have to pay that man his full price. You know what I'm saying? The full current price. If he's dead, then his estate gets that full right. And not only they get that full right, they get that royalty money.
Royalties.
They get all that stuff as if the person was here. Because if you're playing with the person's likeness, you're playing with the person's, being here. So with that being said, you got to pay him exactly the amount that you would pay today's artist. So a track goes #1 with Artificial B.I.G. His family is happy. You know what I'm saying? The estate.
Right.
That's how I'm feeling this shit. That's how I'm feeling it should play out. You know, I find that the only people that's starting to feel offended by AI are the artists. And I get it, artists. I get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you gotta level up as an artist, Not none of this fakeness, gotta get down and put the work in. Everybody wanna look like Arnold Schwarzenegger, but nobody wanna go to the gym 6 days a week, 5 hours a day. You gotta do that dedication, you gotta make that sacrifice in anything you do.
Right. That goes across the board with anything we do. But as far as this AI, I'm not opposed to it at all. The part of the writer's strike is that they're trying to get Hollywood to not accept AI written content. You can't tell a movie studio how to spend their money. Well, you're gonna take out so many writers. I get it, bro, and my heart goes out. There's gonna be people that's gonna fall to the wayside, but overall, you can't stop evolution.
Exactly. You just gotta level up and you gotta adapt with the change of times.
I suggest people I suggest people start learning the language of AI so that this way you ain't left out the loop. Because what's going to end up happening is that you're gonna fall. You're so worried about fighting it. You're gonna fall so far behind the loop of it that you're not gonna understand it, and then that's when you're gonna see other people make grand money off of it. Learn it, guys. Even if you don't like it, learn it.
Right.
It ain't going nowhere.
It ain't like back in the 80s when we used to plug up to the lamp and do block parties.
Come on, it ain't like you got the 8-track. The 8-track is not coming back, people.
Right.
Not install an 8-track in your vehicle. Trust me. So it ain't once it's here, man. You better learn how to speak it. You better learn how to speak it. God damn it. What up, ready now? So listen, fellas. In case y'all don't know, we usually got our regular casts. This is the barbershop talk meets the internet, and we talk about things that go on in the barbershop. You've seen it quite a few times, Tubby, and it gets quite heated in this mother sucker. Depending on where our topic goes, some people are very passionate about our topics. Today's topic, man, I think it's pretty good. Today's topic is the fight for balance. Black men confronting societal expectations. Ooh. Now, I don't know where this is going to go. And feel free to join in. If you're a fella and you want to come on in, hit me up in the inbox real quick, and I'll send you the link. Or even better yet, what up, Gerald? The new world AI is what? What he said? The new world of AI is here to stay. We need to start expecting this new technology. Exactly. Salute to you, Ready. Come on over here. Let me give you the link to come on in here. What I'm trying to say, first off, that topic is AI generated. And I put in, are men desperate in their acts on how to meet women? Like, what's going on with men these days? That if there is so many women to one guy, why can't we find that one woman? Are we making desperate acts out here?
It's hard to say, man, because I'm out the loop. I've always been in a relationship for so many years, man. So I don't even know what it's even like to date right now. So
you hear you. Here we go. Here we go. I wish Blue was in here with you because you and Blue. hey, they feel like because they married, they don't see or know what's going on. No. I ain't gonna.
No, I'm not kidding you. It's like, how can I explain it, man? It's like,
Blade, you got boys that talk to you about what's going on. You got cousins that you are watching in the game.
Well, with these young kids, man, with these young kids that I talk to now, they tell me how that these bitches ain't nothing, and it's all about $1 right now. Is what they could get out of it. Do. That's the story I'm hearing now with these millennial chicks.
I know, but let's let the people know. What kind of personality are you? One of those guys that are romantic? Are you one of those guys that was chauvinistic, or are you fall somewhere in between?
I'm like in between. In between.
How do you
want? But not
sure.
More on the romantic side, but more cool and laid back. You know me, Jamaica.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get the people to know. I don't want to ask Tubby because I already know Tubby. Put this dick in this bitch and keep it moving, goddamn it.
God. I think today with women in society today, social media has a lot of impact on what we used to call a relationship and marriage. So a lot of people out here just chasing the bag and chasing like the falseness what's being revealed in society. Everything's like an illusion, man, because some people run around here just have no clue what's going on.
So what's your ideal woman, Tub? Because you're not in a relationship right now. What's your ideal?
I'm not in a relationship right now because ain't nobody like I got some coming from the old school because at the end of the day, there's no real thing about commitment or love. Everything's just I'm gonna deal with you because you're beneficial, or like I tell a lot of women out here looking for build a field niggas, like this nigga take me on trips, this dude let me drive his car, this dude spend money on me, this one pay my rent. You know what I'm saying? And it's like men do it as well. Oh, that's my shorty. She work at the hospital. This one work at the bank. Like everybody just out here trying to do them, and they ain't really have no real commitment behind it because they just being selfish instead of selfless. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I heard that spawns from traumatic situations from their past that never really been resolved. So people really don't know how to love themselves or understand who they really are in today's society. So everybody's just on that monkey see, monkey do mentality.
Stephanie says, women want a perfect photo op, and then they make up the narrative of their fake relationships. That's dope. She's saying that women want that perfect look of a relationship, but then they make these fake narratives of what this is as opposed to what it really is. That's a good one.
Right.
And my girl Mona said, not all of us. Hey, Big Red, I gave you the link. Go look in your Facebook. I gave you the link to come on in, bro. So what is it? Well, Blaine, you got a woman.
Yeah.
Yeah. What made you say that this was the woman for you and you stepped out and you stepped into that relationship?
Because of the friendship I had with her over 25 years first. So when we finally got together, made it happen. Like I said, we knew each other. We both been there, done that. And we was tired of the BS. And she was just the one for me. And we just get along. We click well, man. And we vibe, really good. We don't try to push each other's buttons as far as trying to make each other mad. If we have a disagreement, we talk about it. We don't try to make each other mad. Try to figure things out.
And not just because my wife was Tubbs' sister, but one of the things that attracted me to my wife was that, like you said, Blade, I was wilding, straight wilding.
Yeah.
There was no argument, even to this day. In my household, between me and my wife, we've been together 23 years now. It's been about less than 10 fights, 10 arguments. Not even no fights, but less than 10 arguments. Like Tub. In fact, you was there, Tub, for one big blast out in the house. Boom.
Yeah, but you know what? I was rooting for you in the background. I'm like, yes, stand up.
Yo, you know what it is? Go ahead, bro. Speak.
Nah, because at the end of the day, it's the truth. It was like, them against you, and it's like I gotta speak my piece, and I was feeling everything you was saying, and it wasn't all you was doing was telling the truth and speaking on the truth, and that had to come to their thought process because sometimes I felt like some people don't take that into consideration. Like I said, people have this selfish mentality, regardless of what level you are in society, a dad, an uncle, a brother, a cousin. You know what I'm saying? People just don't respect that and have appreciation and gratitude. And I was like, yo, for real, because like there's men out here that's men. At the end of the day, we ain't gonna get lost and swallowed up with this debate between feminists and masculinity and all that. I know where I stand as a man, just like you knew where you stand as a man. You know what I'm saying?
Come on now.
Your peace talk was good and great enough, but now it needs to be spoken in volumes for all men to understand that if you're a man, you don't need not to be afraid to speak your piece. You know what I'm saying? Because what are you worried about? Because if you don't say it, a woman ain't gonna respect it.
Come on now. Hey, yo, you know what I think? I think today's society got men scared, or if not scared, the exact opposite. Got them really, and they don't know that. Let me tell you what my problem is. I'm learning more and more how to speak so they can hear me. Like,
yes.
I may be passionate some days and be like, but some days I'm quiet. And some days I let shit go by. But they don't understand. They don't understand when I like let me give you an example. So I said to my kids, they're back home from college. I've said this several times already. Since they've been home. I said, yo, ladies and gentlemen, my boy Red is in the building. What up, fella? Hold on, let me finish this thought. I've said to them several times already. Make sure, and look how I say it, Tub. Make sure the kitchen is clean before the night is out.
Exactly.
Make sure the garbage is out. Make sure y'all wash the dishes. I said wash the dishes. And I've been saying this low, so that this way they can't say that I have not said it. But even when I tell them like this, I'm met with, and then check this out. The dishes still ain't been getting done at night. The garbage still isn't being taken out at night.
But here's the question, though. Why do y'all think the rules changed before y'all went to school? While y'all was going from school when it was just me and your mother, now y'all come back, y'all act like y'all don't know no better.
So you know what it is too? This is one thing I'll give them this. You know me, Tubbs. You know, and listen, fellas, you know me. When it comes to these girls, I'm all for the growth of them. So I'll give it to you. You went away to college and you got a new experience.
Right.
I get you. You know how it is, right, Blaine? You go away to college.
Yes, sir.
Hey, not Red. What's the goddamn name again, bro? Hold on, don't tell me. Greg, Jeff. One of those two. Which one?
My real name, Gerald. Come on, man.
Gerald. I know Greg, Jeff, Gerald. Hey, Gerald, you got so watch this. So I understand. I get it. You go away to college. You got this new lifestyle that you're living. You're living the college life. Blah blah blah. You coming back home. You're a different person. So you're coming back here. So when they first got here, I gave them 3 rules. Listen, and fellas, tell me if you think these rules are crazy. Here go the 3 rules I gave them. 1, find a job. You're not going to sit around this house every day, all day, just sitting around here doing nothing, waking up late, going to bed late, all that kind of stuff. I said, find a job. The job ain't about money. The job is about occupying your time and getting some type of responsibility. That's what the job is about. 2, there's nothing for you out in the street after 1 a.m. Be home by 1 a.m. Now, they're not even 21 years old, but I'm giving you 1 a.m. because I get it. You probably hang out with your college friends, travel time from point A to point B. You know what I'm saying? So 1 a.m., be back in the crib. And 3, don't come in this house drunk or high. Let me tell you why you can't come in this house drunk or high. Because 1, I barely can do it. And 2, your mother ain't going to say nothing to you. Your mother's going to say something to me. And now I got to live with what your mother's saying when all we got to do is for you not to do it. Shout out to my man Vino in the building. So those are the 3 rules I gave these girls, right? And hey, yo, I'm speaking as low as I possibly can. I'm conveying my message like this. And it's not being met.
You ready? You ready for my opinion, JP?
Go.
I think the times have changed, and so what we're doing, instead of us doing what we need to do, we're accommodating their standard, and we shouldn't be accommodating their standard because their standard is incorrect. You understand? When they come home, my daughter, when she went to college, and she's in college, one of my oldest one, guess what? When she came back home, yeah, you need to go get a job. And yeah, this bill belongs to you. That's real responsibility. Because what are they doing with that money that they're making? No, they need to have real responsibility. No, this bill doesn't get paid. Guess what? There's no internet service in the house. Guess what? Your cell phone bill ain't gonna work. You know what I mean? Like we got to the point where we got too soft on our kids. We got soft on our kids, where now our kids are soft. Now words break their bones. My mom didn't tell me nothing. My mom hit me with the stick. Hey, oh, you don't get a job? Then you know what? Go pack some bags in the supermarket for $1 a bag, you know, and bring some money home. By the way, all that money that you made, whatever those 40 bags that you packed all day for $1 each, guess what? Those are my $40 today. You know why? Because I cooked for you. I cleaned for you. You got a roof over your head, and then that's it. There was no talking to us nice.
I definitely agree. I definitely agree with that. The only thing that I don't agree with is because they go away to college and they need money. So I'd rather them take their money, hold on to your money, so that you can have that for college. I mean, these bills.
But are they really holding on to the money? Is what I'm saying. Is like, you know what? Make believe that you're paying that bill, and then you give them that money back when they ask for it. Because they're gonna ask you for the money. They're gonna ask you for the money. No, when you're here, this is your responsibility. I mean, you still pay your thing, and then because they're gonna ask you for money. Once they go to college, Dad, I ran out of money. Okay, here you go. You take it from the money they gave you throughout the summer. Their own money. Give it back to them now. Here you go. That's responsibility.
Okay, I ain't mad at you. What up, Vino?
What up, though?
Big Vino in the building. Big Vino, you ain't got no kids. We all got.
No,
kids.
I ain't got no kids. That's why I digress from this conversation. I didn't see no point to interject. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm still out here trying to knock off the college women. You know what I'm saying? So,
hey, yo, you talking?
I ain't want.
Look, you talking about college daughters? What the hell is wrong with you, bro?
All I'm saying is, you know what I mean? It makes it real easy for men like me to seduce your daughters when you make them work. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Daddy won't pay extra for that Hulu. Don't worry, babe. I'm gonna upgrade you. I'm gonna get you the commercial free package. But you need stars. You trying to watch Power, baby? I got you.
Oh, lady,
funny.
You know why? Mona's in the building. Y'all drop bombs to my girl Mona. She said, "Hey, first off, Mona, this weekend your name came up twice. This weekend your name came up twice. Somebody asked me, 2 people asked me, what happened with you and Mona? So definitely, just let you know when I think to start tomorrow.
Yeah, Jimmy.
Who's calling me? Hey,
JP.
It's JP, bro.
It's blank. JP, sorry, JP. Let me just add to what Big Red said. My mother was super strict. That's why I'm a hustler. I'm gonna tell you what she should do, especially after graduating Stevenson. You know, we went to Stevenson High School, and when I couldn't find a job, she made me every day in the morning. When she went to work, she took my keys, and I couldn't come back home until she got back home from work and made sure I got a job.
Jesus Christ.
She was not playing.
I know, I hear you.
And from that, and you see how I am, bro. You know, I always kept like 2 jobs at one time. I had 3 jobs. But I think part of that's me being West Indian too, in Caribbean.
Can't be unemployed with house keys. That don't even add up.
Exactly, bro. I feel you on that. Exactly.
What's the strictest thing that your parents did to you, as far as responsibility wise?
Me?
Any jump in.
Me, I was not allowed to leave the table until my sister ate all her vegetables. Like, I was very responsible. Like, the shortcomings of my sisters always hit my plate for the most part. So if she ain't eat her vegetables, if she ain't finish her homework, I couldn't do shit.
That's kind of light, but okay.
That's light, but I had a lot more shit. I ain't gonna get into it. Like,
no, that's what we want to get into it. Like my mom. Let me tell you,
look, I done. Oh, go ahead.
What you say? Your mom what?
I was saying I done paid rent. I was paying rent at 15, 16. My mother sat there when I was on my shit about, I want things, and a young boy starts to smell himself and see girls and say, this is what I want. This is what I want. My mother sat me down with the books. like broke down the science of what was going on in the household bill wise, and then said, okay, this is what you consume. Now, if you want these things, this is what I'm gonna need from you. And I had bills every month.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom.
$50 to $75 a week I was paying once I started working to live in the house.
Hey, listen,
whatever the Con Ed bill was. From 12, whatever the Con Ed bill was, when I was working, that was my bill.
Jesus Christ. Look,
For me, it was PSE&G. Yep.
My pops didn't believe in that. Let that man keep his money. My mother was like, no, he gonna pay this. My mother, you would deliberately, you know, we was one of those kind of 6 o'clock was dinner time, and you get your plate and come to the table. My mother would deliberately, I had no plate. You hear me? I had no plate. And I learned very quickly, I better chip in. Because these sandwiches not tasting good after 3-4 days.
You gotta kick in.
Tub, what about you, Tub?
You said what?
What was the strictest thing mom did to you? And I know, and listen, hey, fellas, and once again, I'm not saying this because Tub is here. You know that stereotype. Oh, your mother-in-law. Oh, I hate my mother-in-law. Oh, you hate mother-in-law. Let me tell you something. When I tell you I love my mother-in-law, when I tell you I love this goddamn woman, I love when she come around because goddamn it, my wife is attentive, but my mother-in-law is even more attentive than my wife. So when my mother-in-law and my wife is around, damn near fellas, all I got to do is kick back. You hear me? All I got to do is kick back.
And that's a fact.
And here's a question, Tub. What was the strictest thing that she did to you to make you have responsibility?
The strictest thing she made me do to have responsibility was work New York Summer Youth. She didn't take none of my money, and also made sure to this day it still affects me. When I'm eating, everything got to come off that plate, regardless if I made my plate big or not. And I would sit there and force myself to eat because this is how we could not leave that table until we ate everything that was on our plate. Damn. So the only thing my mom really made me responsible was to take care of my brothers and sisters, which is 10 of them underneath me. So yeah, I have my experience at 7, 8, 9 years old, cleaning, cooking, doing homework, washing, organizing, and supervising.
Hey, Vino, that's my brother-in-law. That's my wife's brother. And I didn't realize you and Vino got a lot in common here. What the hell is going on here?
You from Jersey? Is he from Jersey? Because that's the Jersey playbook. The New Jersey?
I'm from Staten Island. I'm from Italian household, upraising, and also dad was from the South. So I had that Southern raising in that city. So I was the best of both worlds.
Staten Island just New Jersey East. That's all that is.
Hey, you mean Jersey is just Staten Island West? Don't be disrespecting mine.
Hey, I don't think anybody on this network own any land or any property, so it is what it is.
Hey, I respect New York with that Jersey. What part of Jersey you was from? You was from Newark too, right?
I'm from Newark, yeah.
Oh, you from the Brick City?
Yeah, from the bricks.
Yeah.
Weedway, South Side, till I die.
All right.
Tough little neighborhood growing up.
I used to live in Colonnade in Newark.
Over there, different than that, like a light switch.
Hey yo, was it really as like I see stories and I also hear it was the Muslim thing really big over there like that?
Oh, New Jersey? Yeah, it was big time. They was running things.
Yeah, the Muslims. I tell everybody, and it's a joke, but it really is the truth. When Akbar Prey and the Zoo crew went down and all that discipline left, that's what made room for the Bloods and the Crips.
Yep.
Because all that discipline from them niggas was gone. Pardon the N-word, but yeah, all the discipline from them was gone. All the code and hey, we don't shoot out during the day with kids in the street and
the structure could be again.
Yeah.
This I know, but is there rules to being a gangster?
Yes, very much so.
Today, I don't think so, but back in our day, yes, there was absolute structure and organization, and it was
not without a doubt.
Can I say one thing? I don't think there are any gangsters today. There are a lot of goons and a lot of
I wouldn't
real gangsters.
Call them goons. I wouldn't even call them goons. I would just be like misguided youth because they have no clue. Because all you doing is hustling because you see your favorite little fake artist talking about it on social media and videos. And if you was a real hustler, you was a real gangster, you would know you would own things. Like we had stores growing up, we had cab stands, we had bodegas. You know, we took care of our neighborhood. We didn't hurt our neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Today they just wild cannons. They on perks, they on Oxy, they on Glocks or whatever they want to think. They run the block more than the police.
They got the switches. Yeah.
So
everything is a gun.
Yeah. We used to fight and then be talking 10 minutes later and then get into an argument and fight again. Talk about, oh, nah, I won that. Nah, you didn't win that. And boom, boom, boom. And nobody got killed. And we still seen each other on Monday back in school.
Damn.
You know, but,
The
you know,
gun was the last option.
Step up, though. People in our generation need to step up. I holler at brothers all over, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia. I talk to the youth all the time, you know, and a lot of people just like, I don't deal with that. You know, they run around with these guns, they doing this and that. I said, man, you scaring yourself because at the end of the day, we all leaving. So I got a reason and a purpose to be here. I done survived New York City, crack epidemic, the 80s, 90s, when it was getting it in. You know, so at the end of the day, I feel like I got something to pay it forward, to give back. You know, I'm able to survive. I grew up in NYCHA. You know,
I tell the youngins that all the time. I say, I grew up in a time where you really could only be on an RIP T-shirt if you was a stand-up dude. If like you really got done dirty out here in the street. I don't want to see Free the Homie when the homie really out here killing everybody. I don't want to see RIP when them niggas got into a gunfight about some stupid stuff and he got himself killed. Like, and there's no disrespect to the dead, but I can't be remorseful and I can't be sympathetic to people who did it to themselves.
Exactly. I said they out here running without a clue.
When I was out here running around, if you ever seen my face on an RIP T-shirt, I would have told you don't cry for me. I probably did something dumb. I probably really did something dumb. I never strayed away from my consequences. Every time I ended up in jail, I can honestly say I deserved to be there. Right. And I wasn't out there, oh son, they got me fucked up out here. They got me all crazy. Nah. I said this is what I did. I gotta be better next time. Next time bust that left instead of that right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey, listen, bro.
But it's the fact on times has changed too. Because remember, when we was growing up and we was teenagers, you better not get caught stealing from Ann Page or Pathmark, because you know why? That was an environment for your parents. Today, they brag about, yo, I got a Fed charge, son. Yeah, I'm about to do 5. I'll be out in 3. I'm like, what? We embracing this? We embracing going to hell? We going to embrace going to prison?
You know what I was thinking about this crazy? Like before, people used to rob the money to buy goods. Now they rob the goods to get money.
Right.
Damn. Hold on. People used to rob goods. In other words, rob stores.
No, they used to rob the store. They used to rob the stores for the money to get goods. Now they rob the goods to get money.
What do you mean by rob the goods?
To get and resell it.
Start robbing the mouthwashes, the razors, of this, the ordering, all of that. They sell it.
Hold on, Red. Hold on. I would like to take this moment to call out all you boosters. Please do meet me in the parking lot or whatever. I will definitely take that. Please do not feel like he is the voice. I appreciate it.
Hey, did you ever get an inner pot for that rice cooker you got from that fiend that one day?
Hold on, drop bombs, because my wife just said to me, she took the pot out, she said, when you gonna get the lining for this? Come on,
you thought you had the great deal right there.
Hey, let me bring him up to speed. So one night I'm outside, I'm waiting for some peoples. Dude come through and he has an Instapot, the big Instapot. He goes, yo, $5. So the security, where I was a whole bunch of clubs. So one of the security guards said to me, yo, he be running in these buildings, taking their Amazon packages and coming outside and selling it to the people. I was like, shit, I don't live around here. I don't give a fuck all these people. If he stole it and he's selling it for $5, let me get that goddamn Instapot. The pot. I looked it up online because he had the box. I looked it up online and said, oh, okay. Yo, $5, give me. Gave him the $5. Boom. Got all the way home. When I opened up the box, the lining to the pot wasn't there. So now the lining of the pot costs $16, but it still brings the pot costs like 40 something, close to $50. So I'm still under the mark, but I just haven't taken the time to buy it yet. Crazy. It's crazy. Yeah.
Wow.
Vino, she just said that to me this week because she in here flushing everything that I have in here. And she wants, how she get, how Soph get.
Yeah, you gotta clean, yeah.
She's cleaning house. So she's like, what are you gonna do with this? And I was like, let me go order this shit. Yeah. So listen, I looked up online. I looked up the G code. What's the gangsters G code? They gave me the top 7. Loyalty to a group. Those within the group are expected to remain loyal, protect one another, and prioritize the group above all else.
Yes.
Retaliation. If someone harms or disrespects a member of the group, retaliation is often expected. Respect. Show respect to other members of the group, especially higher rankings and individuals and core principal guys of the group. Silence, or the no snitching rule. The principle discourages individuals from revealing information about illegal activities and authority to authorities. What up, everyone? Self-reliance. Now, this is one of the ones why I chose to talk about. Self-reliance. Individuals are expected to handle issues personally rather than relying on external entities such as law enforcement. Now, we're gonna come back to that. That's number 5. Protect your territory, which is something that they do, but I guess it's not. It's not. I don't. That's open for debate. Defend one's neighborhood or territory against outsiders is often considered essential. Honor the hierarchy structure.
Hierarchy.
Yeah.
Hierarchy.
Respect the ranks and the hierarchy within the group. Now let's go to this self-reliance. I think gangs are no more than, what do you call these, Greeks and fraternities?
Yeah.
Fraternities,
secret societies. They're all secret societies, yeah.
Yeah, and when they say a self-reliance, that's helping to get yourself in a position where you can work with others. I think this is one of the ones that gangs and street guys forget about. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the ones that they forget about. And then also, as I was going down the list, as I was saying it just now, I also think that self-reliance and protect the territory and all that kind of stuff, I don't think they live by these codes anymore. And I think that's part of the reason why street life is so confusing now. You don't know who or what you're crossing at any personal time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. It's different times from 30 years ago.
The discipline is falling off. As someone who ran around in that lifestyle and understood, like, it's the same thing with even the transition of me moving out of the streets and into comedy. The reason that I get the love and acknowledgement from some of the OGs is because I respect the tradition and I understand the discipline in what is being asked of me. You know what I mean? And
hold on, Vino. Hey, I got somebody in the green room with the letter G and no camera. If you don't have a camera, you will not be let in this room. We are not here for the fuckery. We're not going to have somebody blah, 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 yelling out stupidity. If you don't put your camera up and let us see you, you will not be let in the King's Table Talk. Go ahead, Vino.
But it's a lack of understanding the discipline and why you're being because it's also on the older generation to explain why this is the discipline. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to break down and have people understand why they're doing the things they're doing. You know what I'm saying? So once we started stepping away from the discipline of why we do this, why don't we talk to the police? Why is it such an emphasis on protecting your neighborhood, protecting your turf? Why is it such?
You understand where that comes from, right?
Yeah, no, I get it. That's it's CRIP. You know what I mean? That's people don't even understand that in that part of the game where CRIP stands for Community Resistance in Progress.
Right.
It had nothing to do with the other gang. Yeah, had nothing to do with that. It was about white people and white police officers coming into the neighborhood, banging niggas on the head and telling them, "Yo, we run this. Y'all just live here." And it's like, nah, bro, we run this because we live here.
What does CRIP mean?
Community resistance in progress.
Wow, didn't even know that, bro.
And blood was like a community before they got tainted by the government and started doing gang activities and drugs and guns.
Yeah,
it was a positive thing at the time because, you know, like we said, when we was younger, everybody know it was a community tribal family in your neighborhood. So if I was throwing rocks at the bus, Mr. Jones gonna pop me in my ass, and then when I get home, I'm gonna get my ass whooped by my pops, and then my mom gonna smack me for just embarrassing her because she know that I know better because she raised me better than that.
Jesus Christ! And look, these are lost, like beliefs, not beliefs, but rules. And the youth don't even know about it. So they
it's lost morals.
Like I said, it's lost discipline. It's a lost discipline.
Yeah, but we got to bring that back to the basics. You know, take our childhood and our energy and reintroduce it into society because everything that's going on social media today is fugazi. Like, you know,
you can't even touch or talk to your kids now.
But listen, how's that going to work when automatically the kids don't? They think we don't know nothing, and we mastered the game because we learned a lot from when we grew up. So how does that happen when the kids don't want to listen to us, especially these millennials?
You know why? I'm gonna tell you how you get across to them. When it comes to our children listening to us, they're gonna automatically be rebellious. But they'll listen to that cousin, they'll listen to that family friend, they'll listen to that auntie. So you gotta get on your Indian and say, look, I need you to holler at them about this and this.
Like that.
And they don't take nothing from you as a parent. It's called strategizing.
No, right.
It's called
it is. That makes sense.
It don't make you less than the man. It don't
make
you less than the mother.
I like you said you got to get on that Indian. That's the tribe.
Yeah, you got to get on that Indian tribe. Back to basics.
Come on now.
That's the fundamentals of life. And people don't understand. They think this materialistic world is where it's at. Peace of mind, love, and laughter is key to life for me. Because we all leave it one day. So I'm going to enjoy. I ain't going to do no stress. I ain't arguing with anybody. I ain't debate with anybody. I'm just going to stay in my lane and keep it moving. And whatever jewels I could drop along the way or be inspirational, that's what it's going to be. Other than that, I'm not doing nothing.
One of the things that I did with my daughter is I made sure if I couldn't do it, I made sure that the tribe, I can bring around them the things that they needed to influence them. Like I knew I was in this lane, but I knew that her uncle was this, and I knew that their aunts were this. I knew that their uncles over here is this, and I knew that this was this.
Right.
So let me draw all this good stuff in so that this way they can understand and live, and now let that motivate them. But I think a lot of times kids don't want to be parented these days because of how government, I guess I want to say, steps in and say that we can't parent our kids. So they don't want to be parented. They just want to be looked over and give. Somebody's watching the porno.
But JP, you gotta look at it. Way we got it. Our family's a rarity. We have Zoom calls. We have family reunions. We have chat lines. So we come from a different fundamental. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a rarity for what we have, but it also impacts and inspires others that make our family situation attractive and illuminate to others. That's why if you look at the reunions, there's always a new friend or a new family. You know what I'm saying? Like people constantly want to be around what we got going on. I mean, we ain't no superstars, but we just have that structure and that foundation.
I'm gonna tell you what's different too. The game is a little bit different because when we were growing up, we only got to talk to each other about our families very limitedly over school. Now they're talking to their friends 24/7. Oh, your dad did this, your mom did this. Well, my mom don't do that. Your dad don't. That other person's dad don't do that. And so that comparison, they say, well, you ever had this? Your kid tell you, oh, well, Joanna's fucking father doesn't do that to her.
Let me tell you something. I dare you to bring that shit up in my mother's house. I dare you to tell my mother.
No. Our moms used to beat the crap out of us if we said something like that. But that's where the game has changed now. They talk to each other, and so what we as parents don't do that we need to do more is talk to other parents.
Let me
Do
tell you
you
something.
really parent? Do you really parent your kid that way? You know, if your kid is my kid's friend, let me befriend you. Let's befriend each other so we can talk about what they're saying about us as parents, which might not be true.
Well, I did have that kind of structure growing up in Harlem. In Harlem, the parents did know one another. Like the Edwards families, the McCoy family, the such and such families. We all, like, the mothers knew each other. At least the mothers. The fathers was different. The fathers would say what's up in passing, or if they stop in the street,
or they got beef with each other.
or right. But the mothers would sit and bump gums in front of the laundromat, at the supermarket, and all that kind of stuff. So they knew each other a little bit different. My pops, I know my friend's father's name was Travis, Mr. Travis. Mr. Travis was a good dude. And, you know, when he stopped and talked to us, he stopped and talked to us. My dad was a good dude. But when they would see each other, it was like, hey, what up, Travis? What up, Paul? Paul, Travis, Travis, Paul. Okay, Paul. See you later, Paul. See you, Travis. See you, Paul, Travis. You know what I'm saying? So, but mothers, their mother's name was Minnie, and my mother's name was Josephine, would sit outside and be outside talking all day at the laundromat, bumping their gums and all that kind of stuff. So the pops never really talked like that, but the moms did. So we did have community like that.
Yeah, we don't have that now. We don't, mothers don't talk to each other's mothers. You know what? The first thing that they do is that, it's crazy to sound this way, but like my first instinct, and I know because it has happened to me, when some child comes into my house saying that their parent is abusive, is that we go into this thought like, damn, it's probably true. Instead of, well, let's go back, let's sit back, let's talk to this parent, see if it's really true.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We go into this mode where we automatically defend the child, and we're all guilty of it. We defend someone else's child thinking because there's been so much abuse in the past that we assume if someone says abuse, we believe abuse first, before we go, let's dig in and find out if there's real abuse. The same thing with rape. If a woman screams rape, whether it happened or not, if you're a guy and you got accused of rape, you're automatically guilty, period. And then you got to go back and figure out, okay, did this really happen? And it's backwards, and in parenting is backwards too right now. We believe the abuse or whatever the negativity is first before finding out, like, wow, well, maybe this child needs some help somewhere else because their parents are not really abusive. They're just very touchy about stuff.
I believe a lot of kids, and especially my two last daughters,
nobody ever believed my abuse.
I think we'll get to that in a second. I think they just want to tell their sympathetic story to whatever ear wants to listen.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've been around kids in Tubster,
guys, I don't mean to interrupt. I love you guys. Great conversation. I actually got to jump off. Keep the conversation up. We'll talk soon.
I'm at what's the name tomorrow? I'll be at what's the name tomorrow?
Havana.
Yeah,
I'll see you over there, brother.
I bring my camera.
All right, good. All right, brother. See you guys later.
Is that the same Havana date you've been trying to do?
Hey, bro, we ain't even gonna talk about this. Yo, listen to me, bro. I don't scream at this dude already, B. I don't. This nigga said to me, I had the official date, right? And then he goes, yo, we gonna cut you out for this person. Then he gonna call me the next week and say, we're gonna cut you out for this person. Then he gonna call me the third week and say, yo, you coming through? My dude, you ain't doing that to me. That's not what we doing. We're gonna book me the way I'm supposed to be booked, and that's when I'm coming through. You're not just gonna call me whenever it sees fit. Nah, we gonna book me. I've been on some other shit. We're gonna talk about that. But I think I think kids today want to tell their sympathetic stories and don't want to look at they want what they want to the point where they'll tell you what they need to tell you to evoke the emotions that they want out of you.
Buzzwords.
You know what I'm saying? And I
got a victim.
Yeah, that victim.
It's a victim mentality. Yeah, everybody trying to be the biggest victim out here.
Yeah. And
I never understood that. When I see, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
Go ahead. What you saying?
No, I was saying, and this may just be me from previous life and that criminal element that I always dabble in and play around. But when I hear somebody's a victim, I'm thinking, and not to be offensive, but how do I victimize them too? Like, how do I get over on this victim ass nigga?
Oh shit, Vito.
Like, no, it's not. I mean, if we're gonna be honest, if we're gonna talk real talk.
I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at how you
when I hear somebody always claiming to be a victim and always wanting to tell a sob story, I'm like, I got to figure out a way to get over on this person.
Mm.
Just like Jay-Z said, once you tag lame, the game follow the leader. Like if I know somebody over here and he a mark and he easy to get over on, I'm looking to get over on him.
Mm.
That's why I don't ever like to portray any type of weakness in the streets or in life, period. Because I know that's the mentality of men. That's my gift in life. I know the evils that resides in men's heart. So when you sitting there talking about how this person did you wrong, that person did you wrong, that person did you wrong, I'm thinking, oh, you a sucker. How do I get something out of this situation?
Do you think that at a certain point that got to like at what point are you going to stop trying to take advantage and stand on your own, or is that a way of life?
I'm thinking. I mean, now personally,
that's a question for all of us too, fellas.
Personally, now I'm in that healing stage of life, because I'm trying to be past the hurt people shit. But it still resonates in my head, like, yo, why are you so happy promoting and proclaiming you're a victim? Why are you so happy telling people like you got over on?
The question that I'm asking. The question that I'm asking is, so you've settled in your mind that, okay, have you grown past the point where you're saying, if I got to take advantage of every little advantage moment, not the positive advantage, but even the negative advantage?
Oh yeah, I'm past that part now. Yeah, I'm not doing that anymore. I don't look to get over on people. I'm really at a point where it's, fair exchange for equal day's work, or equal pay for a fair day's work. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at now in my life. I only want things that I've worked for because they feel better, they taste better. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
add on to that, word on the street is you're doing great, bro. Your work is definitely standing out. What about you, Blaine? What you think? You think at a certain point we got to stop feeling like?
Oh, definitely. I totally agree, because my thing is now karma. Karma's a bitch, so I believe in that big time.
So it's not really if you can get over, you will get over.
I don't want to. I don't like getting over on people. For example, do you remember American Gangster with the guy that arrested Denzel Washington, and he got a few $100,000 and he turned it all in?
Yeah,
I'll be the asshole right now. Yeah, Richie. Exactly. I'm that asshole now. I would turn it all in.
I hired Richie Robert. Richie Robert was one of the best drug lawyers in North Anson County.
Hey, listen, I don't know if I reached that point, Blaine. Yeah.
Because I don't. The reason why I do that, because I don't trust any of that stuff, man. Because I think everything is marked.
Hey,
true.
Listen, hey, what about you? Tell me, are you at that point now? You find $100,000, you giving it in?
$100,000, yeah, I'm giving it into myself. I'm giving it to my.
Tell me. That's what we do it. Switching hands, brother.
Hey, gotta break bread,
Yeah.
What about you, Tubby? How are you feeling these days about if you can get over, you are going to get over?
My conscience and my morals and values won't let me do that. I used to be that dude.
Yeah.
I used to be that dude. I used to be dishonest John. I became honest John because at the end of the day, karma is real as hell. Karma is real as hell. I done seen people do things and things went left for them, and I'm like, you know what? And I went through what I had to go through from, my past, and I just feel like, hey, I should be on smooth sailing, and I'm always going to try to do right. I'm going to try to treat people right, and I'm going to try to put that positive energy out there, because even if nobody's looking, and I see, I'm like, nah, because I know that's just me purposely. I really believe in that karma, No,
I do too. I really do too. So it's hard. It's hard though. I'm gonna be very honest. It's hard. What up, Moet? It's hard.
You know what though? I think it only comes determined on the situation. It's what the individual empowers. Like me, I really don't care for money, but I know in society and today, got to be, I don't give energy to arguments. I don't give energy to materialistic stuff. Right now I don't have a car, but I know I'm gonna have another car. So I don't let that bother me like that. You know what I'm saying? And I think that comes with growth. Growing up and coming from where I came from and going through the things I went through. made me the better person that I am today. And I keep learning because every the learning process. You got to learn stuff new every day.
I didn't know you wasn't without a car. We were just talking lift stuff the other day. What happened? What accident you got in?
Nah, dude, plumbing company truck hit me head on. But down here in Wilmington in the South, they gave brother man the ticket. Said I failed to proceed with precaution, which was a lie. But I wasn't even going through all of that. Everybody talking about sue, do this, do that. Nah, I'm gonna let this be in the universe, man. I'm good.
Bro, I'm getting ready. I've never sued anyone before in my life on my own because I had a volunteer lawyer, but I'm getting ready to sue my mechanic because I'm down $3,000 on work and $3,000 on vehicle work and about $2,000 on driving, me losing money, like me losing.
Yeah. Lost wages.
So I'm about ready to put this whole package together. Thank you, AI.
Exactly. If it wasn't for AI, you would have never moved forward.
What? Thank you, AI, for allowing me to put this package together that I can submit. I've never done this before. So I don't know why you're not suing. If you can sue, brother, sue, goddamn.
Yeah, but what am I suing for? I mean, I'm gonna tell you like I tell you about. What am I suing for? Pain and suffering, lost wages, something I know I can get up and do again. I mean, I'm in this ring called life. You know what I'm saying? The boxing life.
I would love to tell you. Tell you no, but listen, now that you can submit shit online, now that you don't even have it don't even take that type of time going down here to file nothing no more. To drop that shit in the fucking file, they'll look at the file and tell you if it's worthy of a trial, and then tell you to come into trial.
Let me tell you something, brother, because you just brought up something very intricate, and I like to expound on that with brothers when they talk about karma. And this is for your situation particularly. We always say what goes around comes around, right?
Right.
But you also have to think on the other end of that, what comes around goes around. And that's how I was living at a time. And I know it was foul and it was hard, but when my life was at its hardest, when the shit was happening to me, like turn around and you evicted one day and the block got raided and a couple of your homeboys got killed and shot, and it's like bad things just keep happening to you. Right. At a time, I would put that bad shit back out there because what comes around goes around. It happened to me, dog, so it had to happen to you too.
Exactly.
So in that same energy, you got to say, hey, yo, this man did something. He hit you head on. He was out of pocket and he moved wrong when he did it. He got to pay for that. Because what comes around goes around.
Hey, Cub, listen to me, bro. Go and get you one of them little AIs. Write down in detail what happened, and put as much of the paperwork as you can chronologically in your details, and then put it in AI. Let AI write the fucking paper. You revise it. Okay, this did happen. It happened like this, blah, blah, blah. And then submit it electronically. You never even have to go down there. You hear me?
Yeah, I even did an image thing with the stop sign, the Golden Corral, AT&T, the street.
Come on, man. Let them tell you no. Let them tell you no.
This is exactly what the Writers Guild is striking about.
Okay.
What you just said, JP.
I would love to, we talked about that earlier, Vino. I would love to tell you that I rock with them, but bro, it's here now. There's no turn. There ain't no turning back. There ain't no turning back, and you cannot de-evolve. De-evolve? That's not a word, right?
Devolve, yeah, devolve, yeah, that's a word.
You cannot devolve.
Yeah, you got to evolve. You got to program.
Yeah, that ain't embrace it. It's gonna be the new language. It's gonna be the new language. God damn it! This weekend alone, I had about 7 people ask me for private lessons on teaching them AI.
Hey, that sounds like another income stream.
Oh, bro, I already planned on doing a webinar. Me and my people's, she's helped me.
Webinar.
She's helped me put together a webinar, and now people are asking for private lessons. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning this AI, and you know me, Tubby. You know me. I get in front of this computer. I sit here, and I ain't leaving until I learn it.
Exactly.
I ain't leaving until I learn it. Blaine, you don't know this about me, but I'm a little nerd techie dude. I've been building computers since high school. And listen, bro, I sit down in front of this computer, and when something attracts my eye, I'm going to learn that. You hear me?
That's good. Yes, sir.
I'm going to learn that. Hey, fellas, so we started off talking about the desperity of men. Are men desperate these days? But we can't really. Well, it's even now because we got 2 single guys, 2 married guys. Two single guys, married guys. Just so happy that both the married guys, both the single guys is big dudes with beards. So that could be a.
Now, first of all, I'm gonna let you know, us single men, big dudes with beards, right? This beard is a sign. It's patience. I am patient enough to wait for the right person, as opposed to jump in and try to compromise on things that really get under my skin. You know what I'm saying?
It's funny you say that, because one of the reasons why I can't get a beard is I keep going, fuck it, cut it off.
Exactly. Yeah. It's a part of life when you grow in this beard, when you got to look ugly, you got to look unkempt, and you got to look scraggly. And nobody want to talk to you when this shit is growing in.
So wait, you guys don't think you're gonna cut your? Hey, Blaine, you grow a full beard?
Yeah, I had a full beard. Not thick as Mr. Vino, but I had a full goatee.
Yeah, I'm talking.
No,
about
I had a full goatee. My problem was this part; it just wouldn't connect for the longest, and it'd be patchy. So I just really had to sit on it for like. It made it easy because I was in a car accident. I was in a wheelchair for a little bit, so sat on this beard for 8 months, and then I turned into Bin Laden out of nowhere. And it was just
no, what I mean by that, see, I have a full beard, but it's thin now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, thin to the side with the sideburns on and stuff. But before, in the wintertime, I had it full, going straight across. It depends on the weather.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I know Tubby, if he shaved that shit, 2 days, this motherfucker got the same shit growing back.
Bro, I shaved this morning. I already got my hair back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yo, so wait.
I go bald. I'm bald right now. My hair grows within a day or two. I can feel the stubbles.
Yeah. That's what that 5 channel's about.
I want a full beard. Huh? What's the key? What's the key to full beards?
You got to be scraggly for a while. You got to, like he said, you got to be scraggly for a while and deal with it until the beard grows in. Then shape it up after.
Also, you gotta be outside getting that vitamin D, man. You gotta treat your hair like
pause.
Yo.
Hey, you gotta be outside. You gotta be outside getting sunlight, my guy.
The natural vitamin.
I want sunlight.
That's when me and Jimmy said pull at the same time.
He said you gotta be out there getting that vitamin D. Go ahead, Jonathan.
Let me ask you a question. Now, speaking of pause, is it true that Kevin Hart really created that? That pause comment?
Pause is a Harlem thing. That's an uptown thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So that was before Chris Hart, right?
Yeah. That was okay. It was pause, no homo, all that good stuff. They said it on the record, matter of fact. They said it. Cam said you say pause when you say some fucked up shit. That's the whole rule.
Yeah, and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
But that's that monkey see, monkey do mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like I was saying earlier, people take a lot of things out of context because our brain's been programmed in society. I take the negative.
I tell you exactly where stuff comes from. Let me tell you where it comes from. Let me tell you why it exists. It exists because our regular conversation was being contorted and thrown back at us like we were saying gay things, and that's from gay people. So like we'll be just saying something, blah blah blah, and you'll see them go, what? So we would interject with
programming,
no homo,
right?
You know what I'm saying? So it was a defense thing, no homo, no homo. Then instead of kept saying no homo, we would just say, yo, pause.
It's like it's a problem. You say, okay, guys, that's a handsome guy. That automatically you say no homo or pause, but doesn't really mean anything.
It's like this. It's like when you would say, oh, he's a handsome guy. Then a gay dude would be like, I bet you do think he's handsome. So then we would say no homo.
Right.
No homo to that. But then it just became fun to the point where we would say pause. But something that comes with a long line of verbal games that we used to play. Like, how many of y'all remember Bad Habit and Let It Be? Remember Bad Habit?
No, I don't remember. No.
So Bad Habit, was this a Harlem thing? Did you play Bad Habit, Tubby?
You used to ask each other Bad Habit, or
no. Bad Habit is if you cursed. Like if you was sitting there going, yeah, and this motherfucker, and you would get the shit knocked out of your ass.
Yeah, because I know you saw about.
You would have to quickly say Bad Habit, Bad Habit, Bad Habit. Yeah. And if you and if you said a word with a letter B in it, you had to quickly say letter B. And let me tell you, bro, you get fucked up. And I'm not talking about like tapped and fucked up. Back in the day, you
got your whole mouth bust.
Yo, listen, this is the last thing you want to do. You don't want to bet in for letter B. And the younger cats will be like, you don't want to play because you don't know who all is playing. So once you bet in, you bet. And the only way out was 52 punches. You know what I'm saying?
We had a game like that called Doorknob.
And what's that?
It was a little more, excessive. What happened is if one of us, let's say we all in the room, one of us fart, right? Pass win. If let's say I farted and you yelled doorknob, you get to punch me until I grab the doorknob. The only way I could avoid getting beat up was to say doorknob before you said it. And the way that game will work is somebody will hear you fart and be like doorknob and then block you from ever touching the door. They will whoop your ass the whole time.
Yeah. Yo, let me tell you the worst punch I ever seen in my life. We had this kid on my block called Whitey. He was Whitey.
Okay.
We all chilling in front of the building. We all on the stoop. And Whitey said something. He was said blah, 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 blah. But I guess he cursed. I didn't catch the curse. A lot of other us didn't catch the curse, but our boy Howie caught the curse. And when I tell you this nigga gut punched him from the top of the stairs. We watched that man tuck and roll all the way down the stoop.
Damn.
Yo, I was like this. Maybe I shouldn't have bet in. I think at this point they ain't gonna know that I don't speak no more. That's it.
Was he from around the way or he was from home? Whitey.
Yep. This is my Harlem days. This wasn't
okay.
Well, I lived in Harlem up until like 14, 15 years old. So.
Do you guys remember elevators where each person was a corner and you got to run to each corner, and if you don't run to corner on time, yes.
Crazy.
Do we remember elevators?
We used to beat each other up a lot back in the day, huh?
Hey, yo, bro, talk about the most dangerous games growing up. I'm gonna tell you this one game, and I don't know.
Elevators with the lights, when they knocked the elevator lights out, man, you couldn't see nothing in the elevators. Oh, I hate getting the elevator in the dark.
No, that wasn't dangerous. No way.
What?
Riding on top of the elevator was the shit.
No, I wasn't that crazy. I wasn't that crazy.
And we would stop the elevator if whoever was in the elevator would stop in between floors. And we could slip off and get banged out because we got all the moving parts.
Oh, nobody getting banged out over here.
They go that behavior.
Boy, yo, you gotta, getting banged out, bro. You gonna get banged out?
Yo, he's like Charles Barkley.
So we had this game called Kill. Kill. Now let me
game called what?
Kill. Kill. So you would pick your team, like whoever was playing. Yo, we getting ready to play Kill. And all of the boys, we wouldn't even let the girls get it. Yo, all the boys that wanted to play would come on, y'all count me in. So, and this is when, especially back in the days, nicknames, they worry about body shaming now. Nicknames back in the days was the quintessential way of body shaming you. If you were skinny, they call you skinny boy or bony this or whatever the case. If you was fat, they called you fat this, fat that. Black, you was black this, black that, black this, whatever. So we would listen. It would be a lot of us, and we would pick people in according to how gruesome they was.
Gosh.
We had Man. Man was about our age, but this nigga had a body like a fucking grown ass man. Man. We had Bum Mike. We had Skizzle. We had Psycho because he was crazy. He got it because he chased a nigga with a pitchfork. How you get a pitchfork in Harlem, I don't know, but he chased a nigga with a pitchfork.
That nigga crazy.
And really caught him with the pitchfork. My brother's name was Fart Knot because he kept falling and hitting his head, and he had these big knots on his head, so they called him Fart Knot. We had Puss Head because he had a big old head, and we called him Puss Head. But that was nicknames back in the days. So when you get killed, we had a kid named Gremlin because his eyes was like this, and that was his name, Gremlin. Hey, Gremlin. But so you get two teams divided off in teams. You get a tennis ball. The object of the game is for your team to keep the ball for as long as they can. but the opposing team can fuck you up to get this ball. You hear me? There was no bars, no hold bars.
Wow.
Kicking, punching, throwing, flipping, blah, blah, blah. And the only way you can get these people up off you is to throw the ball to another person on your team. So now, you see what I'm saying? So like,
that's like suicide. Yeah,
bro.
Suicide.
That's kill a man with the ball. That's all that is.
Kill the man with the ball.
That's what you
That's what we call the killer. It was a football, but it was every man for himself. It was no teams. You couldn't. If the only way to get rid of it is to relinquish the ball. That's it.
Bro, I have seen people bloody nose. I've seen kids because they ain't grown. No.
Holding on to it for dear life,
or got cornered, or got boxed in and can't find his people. Because that was man. It was this game was so crazy that in school during the announcements, good day PS200, blah 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 blah. And just a reminder, the game Kill will not be played, or you will be suspended. That's how serious the game got. You hear me?
Wow. Yeah.
In school, bro.
Wow.
In school, we used to play that shit in lunchtime. And and those scars. Come on, fellas. Them scars were scars that you talked about when you hey, yo, see the remember when Gino, remember when Sambo hit you, yo? And those are good scars. Those are good
story scars. That's how I got this one right here. This one right here, that scar, that's kill a man with the ball. I fell on the sharpest rock I've ever seen in my life. While we were playing tackle football in that area, just like we knew it was broken glass and shit in the grass and all that, and we still played in it,
bro.
And I missed all the broken glass and cut myself. This is a rock that went in my arm. It went kind of deep in my arm too.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Crazy.
Yeah, we played that in the pool in Staten Island. Suicide, yo. I almost so many people die and drown. Like it was serious.
Did y'all play Manhunt?
Yes.
Man, played all that
That's
up in
the best.
up at the big rich houses at. We done played all of that. Manhunt.
Was your Manhunt dangerous?
Yes.
Rashad, John Harvey, and them, they fell down the steep side and they had to go to the hospital. I only got stitches, but they was in the hospital for like a week.
I only got stitches.
Hold on. You know John Harvey? Basketball John Harvey?
No. This white boy John Harvey. Now.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, you know John Harvey? That's my man. I went to post with him.
Yo,
that's what I think about. I tell my kids today and my little cousins, y'all ain't playing nothing really. Y'all sit in front of the screen playing a PlayStation 5, boy. We go outside and play.
Yo, let me tell you something. Manhunt was something that, let me tell you something. You better be skillful, or you better be caught around the middle. Like you don't want to be them last niggas get caught.
Boy, coming in on the end.
Yeah, you don't want to be one of them last niggas getting caught. Because if you got caught up, bro, let me tell you, catch me about the fourth or fifth dude in, and let's all hunt for everybody else.
Right.
Because when you became like the at the back end of it,
you had 20 people on you.
You had to move. Because you couldn't keep your initial hiding spot.
Yeah,
ever.
but the way everybody used to post up, it used to make it harder now. You got 15 people posted up. You like, damn, I can't move. I gotta wait till this one's looking. No, he looking. Wait, let me go over here.
Bro, we used to play in a bandit school, and we had this big heavy boat rope on the flagpole, and we would swing from one side of the building to the other side. But here's the craziness: sometimes you would plan for that. You'll go, okay, I'm gonna run to this classroom because in this classroom I could jump on the rope, and you run there, and the rope is on the other side because somebody used it.
Oh my gosh, you niggas is crazy.
Now you captured in this motherfucking classroom. You forced your way out, or you tried to get the fuck up out of there quick, boy.
Wow, that's dangerous.
Love that shit. But I swear to God, fourth or fifth nigga court. That's it. I'm not doing this at the back end.
I remember we had to call a game once because the street lights was coming on. It was time for everybody to go home. And we could not find my cousin Dave. We like, Dave, we gotta go. We giving up. He wouldn't come off the roof. He on the roof. He thinking we bluffing like we just trying to get him out. We're like, yo, street lights coming on. We gotta go, dog. We leaving. You won. It's over.
Right.
I would love to tell you that. I would love to tell you that the nighttime was the reason for the game to be over, but it really wasn't, bro. It really wasn't. We would keep that shit going until everybody was caught. Wow. You hear me? To everybody.
My mama wasn't hearing that. I'm out back in them days. My mama, look, I don't fuck with E-Money Grip sandals. That's what I called her. That was her name in the streets. You fuck with her.
Hey, here we go. Here we go, New Yorkers in my one New Jerseyan. You know what I want to bring back? I want to bring a Scalesy tournament for grown ass men.
Yo, I said that last year. I said, yo, this need to be a sport like handball, baby. We need to be playing Scalesies. My nephew talking about what's Scalesies.
I'm gonna say what's Scalesies.
Drew out the board. He was like, what? He's like, yo,
what did you just say, Vito?
What is Scalesies? I never played that shit.
Let me. Oh my God!
Yeah, I realize I'm only 40.
No, you
realize I'm only 40. I'm only 40. Nah, I was born 82.
35 know about Scalesies, bro.
Who's 35?
I said no. He said he only 40. He don't know about Scalesies. I said there's people that's 35 that know about Scalesies.
Yeah.
Hey yo,
the game was existing when he was around when he was a little kid, man. The game was around.
What up, Dr. Lykin? First off, I want to show this to you. That's first off, fellas, and then I'm gonna show you. Then I'm gonna show you what Scalesies is. No, let me show you the first.
Yeah, hold on a second. But Big Vino, the Scalesy itself was like you take the gallon of milk top from back in the day, and you put clay in it, and you slide it across the floor, whatever number you got to go to.
It's like pool, but on a concrete.
It's like shuffleboard. Okay.
Yeah. It's like shuffleboard.
Like hopscotch. You got to jump over the number 2.
No jumping over the number. No.
No. You got the Scalesy board.
trying to get this up here. Hold on. Give me a second.
Yeah, I never played Scalesy. We had toys. I had Toys R Us, and I had a Nintendo by the time I was 4. So
I don't even want to talk about that.
You 40 now? Okay, I got you about 12 years. Okay.
I'm 41 now.
Okay, 11 years.
Now he said Nintendo. He threw me off for a second. I'm like, Nintendo? I said,
what
about 2600?
Yeah.
I didn't have that.
I had a try when I was about 12, 13 years old. Yeah. There you go. You never seen that, Vino?
Nah, never seen that.
Hey, okay. Listen.
When I was in school, we played forks and spoons. Like, you ever played that? Where you break the spoon and the fork, the plastic spoon and the fork?
Yeah.
We did that shit with our pencils.
We did pencil fights too. Yeah, we did pencil fights. And we played Catch a Girl, Get a Girl. That was about as lively as it got.
We call that 7 minutes in heaven.
No, you had to catch a girl, get a girl. You had to catch her. You had to chase her down. That's where I got my.
We used to chase them in the school, catch them in the eraser room.
Hey, yo,
one way in, one way out.
Ready for this, Tubby? Ready for this?
What we got?
Look at this T-shirt.
Oh, hit a killer, be a killer. That's right. Killer Dilla, baby.
Killer Dilla.
Killer Dilla.
Wow.
You blow your component out the board.
Yo.
Pause. My God. Y'all games back in the day. I see why I ain't play some of y'all games.
You blow your opponent. Tell me you blow your opponent.
Boys, man.
Blow him off the board. Right, blow him off the board, bang.
Yo, God damn, bro. You double down on this shit. The motherfucker said you.
I don't have that mentality. I don't have the type of issues, bro.
Yeah. That's
homophobic mentality.
Hey, listen, whatever it is, but I know I'm not blowing nobody off no motherfucking board.
All right, knock him off the board. I mean, what you want?
Knock him off, top him off.
I know what you meant, but it just sounded like he said you blow your opponent off the board. Hey,
hey, JP, can I ask you a question?
Go.
This is something I had. It's been on my brain throughout the evening just because it happened to me last night. And I want to get your opinion on something just because as my elder scholar in this comedy business and seeing what's going on. And not to set you up or not to even put you on the spot, but what's your take on groupies? Like, how do you identify a woman as a groupie? Because I'm in a situation right now where I think a woman that's talking to me might be a groupie. I don't got the confirmation. I still got to talk to a couple people. And that's another part. Is it out of pocket to ask, like me and you both comedians, I'd be like, yo, you ever used to mess with her? You hear anything about this one? Is that out of pocket to ask, do your homework?
No, first off, no. I never called them groupies because I never wanted them to, because groupie has a bad stigma to it. So when you call them a groupie, they feel less than, you know what I'm saying? So I never really called them groupies. I used to just, that's my peoples, or that's my girl, or whatever the case.
Well, you talk about two different times though, JP, because remember back then, yeah, that's your peoples. But today, with today's society, like I was saying earlier, you don't know what a person's coming for you as. You know what I'm saying? She might be trying to line up. She might be trying to use them.
Listen, I have had chicks come at me because they think that I was the funniest, and they just want to straight give me pussy. I had chicks come at me because they thought that I just because I knew this person, I was going to bring them around. I had chicks come at me for all kind of reasons. I get it, and I get the groupie concept. But I'm just telling you about the actual word. I never used to say it because it used to make girls feel less than. I'm trying to get the pussy. So
okay, yeah, I'm not gonna say it to them. I won't say it to them. I'm talking in a circle of men. We had the Black King's table talk. King, let me ask you: is this a groupie activity? Because it's like,
but I'm saying, to me, I never played with. Like, to me, what do you want? What do you want it for? And I'm gonna keep it very real with you. What do you want it for?
I mean, I don't want her particularly. Like, that's my whole take on women right now. No,
even if it's just the fucker, do you want her just for the pussy?
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
but if that's the case, listen, don't, man.
But let me explain myself though. Let me explain myself. When I say I don't want her, like my whole mentality.
I don't want the pussy either.
My whole mentality with women right now is I'd rather abstain because I know I can't be the man that you're looking for. Unless you are literally looking for.
I went through that period.
Unless they're looking for commitment. So
no. If they looking for I'm not even looking for the commitment because I'm not sure where I'm at in my career right now and what I'm pursuing. I can't say when you having your bad day that I'm gonna be there and be attentive. I can't say that. So all the women that talk to me nowadays are the ones coming after me. And it's like, I have to be discerning and distinguish who's here for what.
Exactly.
So, and it's like, here we go. I went through a period in my career where I was like, I know I mean no good. So I don't want to spend that quality time or even have her fooled that this is quality time. So I'm not going to really fuck around like that. Don't invite me to Thanksgiving. Don't invite me to, let's not go out for Valentine's. Let's not do none of that emotionally attaching stuff.
Mm.
And there was a period that I stayed like that. Well, Jay, you also want some pussy every once in a while. I had my little chicks that I would call over, but even those chicks that I called over, I constantly had conversations with them to let them know that this ain't bonding. This is straight up nut skeeting and skedaddling. You know what I'm saying? and I'll be very honest. And once again, not because he's here, but it wasn't until Soph came around that I even thought about, I'm wilding out there. I'm just doing what I want to do. And then Soph was one of the ones that made me go, hey, there's a little bit more to this shit than just fucking these bitches. And then I remember
what you said.
Yeah. And then my
the
boy,
only one that stole my mojo. I don't know what happened. I was out there. I had a string of hoes, and I met your sister, and boom. I don't know.
My boy said to me, this is what my boy said. My boy said, yo, you're going to have to come to a point where you understand you can't fuck them all.
Right.
You can't fuck them all. And at that point, I was like, you know what? I read this thing online because internet was new at the time. 38% of a man's day is looking for pussy. All this stuff started playing into, let me chill. Let me hit more of a chill mode. You know what I'm saying? Let me just slow down. But I never called them, referred to them as groupies. Now, their acts can be clumped together as that's what they call a groupie. You know what I'm saying?
Groupie behavior.
group, no, if you want to call them groupie, date like, okay, this one's acting like this one, and she's here at every show. What's the difference between a groupie and a stalker? You had one of them stalkers, then that's a whole other page of groupie.
That's true too. That's true too.
That's a whole other page.
I don't even think it's that deep with me though, because it's like,
right. So
I don't mind doing the nice shit with a chick.
My question to you is, what do you want her for?
And that's where I say, and that's where I keep saying I digress, because it's like I don't particularly want her. Is she's making efforts to try to talk to me, and then I'm just starting to see shit that's going on around her, and I'm like, do I really even want to fuck her? Do I want to like entertain this long enough to kind of be a situation? But then it was like that, like I said, last night was on some real weird shit, and I'm like, you doing extra shit. Like,
shout outs to Germany, shout outs to Mallory. I see you, Mallory. Yeah, so
I'm not.
The question is, what do you want now? What do you want from it?
I mean, I like good conversation and all that shit. I don't know. I honestly don't know what I want. I guess I gotta see the booty, see what the coochie look like before I could really feel like if I want it. Because sometimes that's what it be, JP. You need it right there in your face and be like,
hey, listen,
bro,
I'm
good.
I ain't mad at you. Yo, let me tell you something.
I'm good. I'm all right.
Yeah. What up, Sealy? CD, come on in. If you want the link, CD, I'll give it to you. To this Black Kings Table Talk. We got about another half hour. We can definitely come on in. Come on over here. Let me know if you want the password, and I'll let you in. Yeah. So it's a question of what do you want from the situation right now? What up, Juno? It's a question of what do you want from the situation. So
I think I gotta see the coochie. I gotta see it, and then I can figure it out.
This is the part where your self-discipline
and the feet.
Say it again.
The feet.
Her feet. Yeah, I gotta see her feet. I definitely gotta see her feet. See what those is hitting for. And then
I'm supposed to get a pedicure today. I told my wife I was gonna go get a pedicure. Blaine, you take me as a pedicure type dude.
Yeah, I'm a pedicure type dude myself, man. I got mine done 2 weeks ago. I'm due to get another one.
Wait, you do it yourself?
No. Me and my wife go to the Vietnamese.
I thought this nigga said, excuse me, I thought this dude said he do his pedicures himself.
That's how I know he a real one. I know you a real one with the pedicure game because you know that she Vietnamese. Mine is Korean. I know you know what Asian they are when you get your feet done for real.
No, we're gonna eat that for dessert, bro.
They have and Vietnamese don't sound like Chinese people. They sound totally different.
And toenails are like haircuts, fresh on dude. Okay, Mallory. So Mallory, you joined in the Black Kings Table Talk. This is when all the fellas we get, it's barbershop talk. So if you want to come over to the link down at the bottom and see what I'm in here with my man Tubby, Vino, and my man Blaine. Every week is different people, and what we do is we just talk barbershop talk. So, hey Tub, you get your feet done?
Yes, sir. Feet and hands, manis and petties. It went up to $90. It used to be $45, but gotta maintain the,
It's expensive down here in North Carolina, man. God damn.
Hey, yo, did y'all Pete Blaine throw up his manicure? Throw up your manicure.
Yeah, man.
I ain't get mine done in about 3 weeks though. I'm due.
Yeah.
Hold on, sir. Are you doing polish on the nails?
No.
No clear coat.
Nah.
No, I'm gonna keep it funky.
No,
I'm gonna keep it funky with the people at home.
Clear coat. I clear coat my shit. Yes.
You clear coat your hands. I clear coat my feet. I just do my feet. I don't do no polish on my fingers.
And I do the clear shit. I don't do no colors, man. Hell no. Pause.
You don't feel like that? You don't feel like that makes you feel like a little?
Nah, not at all.
You sitting there like this while a Vietnamese lady painting your shit. You like this with the rest? It don't make you feel.
No, not at all. Oh shit!
No, I'm saying because I tried it, but my wrist was like this while she was painting, and I felt some type of way.
All right, fellas. I'm gonna do it, fellas.
I keep it like that.
She lifted mine off the table. I'd have been cool if I'd have kept my hand flat. She lifted my hand off the table and had it like this.
She left my hands flat. No, when she did my nails, she did each one at a time.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, I got the flat on the table.
I'm gonna do it for Father. For Father's Day, I'm going to go
Get it done, JP. You gonna enjoy yourself. Get a good pedicure. Get one where they massage your feet, where they massage your legs and your feet for at least 20 minutes.
Yeah.
If you're not getting that massage for at least 20 minutes on your legs and feet, you got gypped.
Yeah, I went to one where they actually somebody be hitting on your back while they doing your hands.
Yo.
Yes.
Pause.
Yo, they got fucking chairs when you get a pedicure and the massage your body at the same time.
Hold it, Blake. Let us hear what he just said.
He said somebody
hitting the back.
Hitting on your back. Yeah, get him on somebody hitting on your back.
I'm saying all these words intentionally because I know y'all old school fools. Y'all gonna take it there. Y'all gonna take it there.
Where they tag team.
Can I ask you a question?
No.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up? Okay, this is basketball talk real quick. Scottie Pippen, what's up with this nigga, man?
He ain't been the same. He ain't been right since Future fucked his wife. He's just been trying to recover ever since then.
I think it's worse because Michael Jordan's son is smashing Larsa Pippen now.
Exactly. Now Jordan's son is smashing him. He ain't been right since nigga smashed his wife.
Okay, what's happening? I don't know what's going on.
Scottie Pippen, who played with Michael Jordan. Jordan's son is smashing Scottie Pippen's wife.
Larsa Pippen, yes.
It's his ex-wife, though, right?
His ex-wife, but Scottie Pippen still got his crazy shit.
No, she still got his name. Fuck the dumb shit. You still got her name. Got my name.
What does she look like? What's her name?
She bad.
Larsa, Larsa Pippen. She's a Middle Eastern chick. She's decent.
My thing is though, nobody calling Larsa Pippen out for the creep and the dirtbag activity that she doing because she used to change that little boy diaper. She was around when that little boy was she was around for the championships.
Hey, bro, are we talking about this Kim Kardashian-ish looking girl?
Yes.
And
Michael Jordan's son is smashing that. Jeffrey Jordan.
What was Scottie Pippen doing smashing this? He was out of his league.
He was
a champion. He was a champion, man.
Actually, I started to argue that on the point because he wasn't really making bread. Motherfucking.
No, he wasn't because he had the worst contract there is.
Yeah, Michael Jordan profited from Scottie Pippen being locked in that bad contract. That's what gave Michael Jordan 6 rings. Without if Scottie Pippen doesn't sign that bullshit contract, Michael Jordan only has maybe 3 rings.
Yo, listen. First off, Scottie, just chalk it up to you had a bad bitch. You had a bad bitch. Excuse me, expression. And
but the thing is, JP, he's saying that Michael Jordan was horrible before he got there, and that's so fucking untrue.
He's saying Michael Jordan's what?
He said that Michael Jordan was horrible before he came to the team.
Okay, what does that have to do with
Michael Jordan, the player, wasn't horrible. The Bulls team was horrible, and that's why I say if Scottie didn't lock himself into that long-term bullshit contract, Michael Jordan does not have 6 rings, and Michael Jordan is not considered the best ever.
What are we talking about here? Are we talking about Jordan's action, or are we talking about Scottie?
No, well, Scottie. Okay, no,
Scottie Pippen, but all this is playing to affect what we're talking about. Go ahead.
Yeah, Scottie Pippen is running around right now saying Michael Jordan isn't as good as he is perceived, and Michael wasn't this without him, and LeBron was a better player. LeBron is a better player. He's just been talking a lot of shit about Jordan right now. Mm-hmm. But I think most of that stems from the fact that niggas keep fucking his wife.
Yeah. I can see that. But she a bad chick though. You're like
yeah.
And she's not. This is one thing I want to say to guys too, bro. Listen, man, when you let her go, she belongs back to wherever she is. She doesn't belong to you. I can't stand those men that try to hold on to their women when you let them go. Nah, man, blah, blah, blah. Mind your business. That's my baby mother. She is not yours no more. Period.
See, I agree with that 100%. I think there was a bro code that was fucked up with no, not bro code. His wife is fucked up. She should never got with Jordan's son.
No, why, bro?
She shouldn't have fucked Future. She should, and when she divorced him, she sure gave him his name back. You know what I'm saying? That be the part why niggas really be tripping. You still run around here with my name. So if it was Larsa McDougal doing this shit, that'd be cool. But it's Larsa Pippen doing all this bullshit. So yeah, now
she's doing that for the financial purpose. Once she got the name, she's gonna collect that revenue.
Yeah, I agree with that.
No, okay. The reason why I say that, JP, is because Michael Jordan and Pippen were teammates, and it was cool at one time.
But you ain't with them no more. Yo, the relationship is over. The marriage is over. What control do you have? See, this is the problem.
You have no control, but there's certain things that you respect. Like, for example, okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna say something right now. Your high school sweetheart, I would not, even though when you was with her, I would never violate that.
And if you fucked her after I was done with it, what am I going to say? What am I going to? And believe me, trust me, this is a learned behavior. But what I'm saying,
but if I'm cool with you, I'm just not gonna do it. I'm not gonna violate you like that, because even though it's done with.
I don't have nothing.
That's just me.
That no more. I don't have nothing to do with that. Like what?
It's a bro code to me with that one.
I have a gorgeous wife. I would be fooled to think that when I broke up with her, that people ain't gonna try to get at her. I would be a fool to think that she's just gonna sit on the side and play the side. Are you out of your mind? I'm not even gonna
listen. She's supposed to date. She can date whoever she wants once you break up. Right. But if I'm your dude, JP, that's violation. I'm not dealing with that. I'm not going to even go in that direction. Even if I find a track, I'm not going to do that.
Oh, is this a code I need to be warned about, fellas?
Yes, nigga.
Now this is the question though. This is the question though. Does your son go back JP's wife?
No.
Because that's what happened. That's what's happening.
Exactly. That's a violation. That's a violation. I think that's a violation. Michael Jordan's son should not even touch that woman. Like you said,
so nobody in Michael Jordan's lineage can fuck with her.
As far as his kids
do it. Young Bull doing what he's supposed to do. He like, I ain't play ball with the nigga. I ain't got no ring.
yo, she saw this dick anyway when she changed it. So
I'll tell you right now, I'm not mad at Michael Jordan's son. It's really her. It's
her. That's what I said. Everybody glazing over her dirtbag activity. She fucked Future. She been fucking mad Atlanta niggas. Now she fucking Michael Jordan's son.
And JP, they're item now. They're item.
And you doing it with my last name. Bitches, you crazy? You lucky I don't show up. Yeah, fuck Michael Jordan. That nigga can't play. Fuck everybody at this point.
That nigga's better.
Broke all the rules. Today we said the N-bomb, the B-bomb. He's smoking weed. This motherfucker eating. If my old crew saw this right now, they'd be like, hey, yo, you ain't let us do this shit when we was on here. But fuck it, you know what? That's a part of the new face of the new King's Table Talk. I really wish we could lighten up, including myself on the N-bomb and the B-bomb.
I apologize. Let me pull myself in. Let me pull it in.
Hold on, you can keep just the N-bomb and the B-bomb. Hey, Jake the Snake, listen to me, bro. Hold on. There's a guy in the green room, Jake the Snake. Let me tell Jake the Snake, yo. This ain't one of them type of shows where hold on. Let me just say this to him. This ain't one of them type of shows where you can come up here and think you're going to sneak on and say all that crazy racial stuff and we ain't going to check you. If you're not going to show your face on camera, you're not coming on this camera. So you could be in the green room all you want and listen to us, but this is how kings get down. So you will remain the peasant that you are in the green room with no camera on. So you can stay there for as long as you want. Let's go, fellas.
That's peace. Hear thee. Proceed.
Got this guy in the green room right now sitting there with no camera on, thinking that I'm gonna let him in. You got your goddamn mind, bro.
That's what I do like about this, because you can preview who's coming in. You can see them beforehand. Because on IG, you really blind. You like
Yeah.
Hey, yo, what's up? Yo. My man's getting a little out of hand with this N-word over here.
Who? He in the chat?
Yeah, he in the chat. Look.
On what chat? I don't see it. What chat? Like,
you got it in the chat. Okay, yeah, he wilding. Yeah, he can go. I ain't
bro, that's the private chat. He don't even realize that's the private chat. That's just
exactly. He think he out there in the world.
he think he's saying it to the people. You in the private chat, bro. That's just us looking at it. We
dummy.
Education is key, boy. Reading is fundamental.
Yeah.
Yo, he bugging.
Go eat some KFC.
So,
you
like I was saying, it's this new thing that I've been practicing. It's this new thing I've been practicing. I've been doing this, and I'm probably gonna go to jail behind it, but I'll gladly go to jail behind it. No, this is my corrective behavior. You know how we was talking about discipline earlier and kids not being disciplined properly. When I be around white people and they feel emboldened enough to say the N-word around me,
oh yeah,
I pop them in the mouth.
Come on now.
And not on some like I'm trying to knock you the fuck out or nothing. Just a real corrective. You caught that one, like how your mama used to pop you back in the day.
Exactly.
And if we got to get it shaking behind that and move some real furniture, cool, I'm with that. Or if you want to go tell the police on me and say that, I'm going to just say, yeah, I popped him in his mouth. He said the N-word, and I popped him real quick. Because that's how I respond to that. I'm triggered. I'm emotional. And then I'll go to counseling behind it.
Yo, that guy put ER at the end, man. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, no, they do that. They do that a lot. That's when they know they want to get under your skin.
No, what he also thought is that he was just going to come up here real quick and say what he wanted to say. They get very upset when you cut their privilege off. Let me tell you something about white people. When you cut their privilege, you'll see a white man lose his fucking mind. Listen, I was driving. What up, awkward Bronx chick? We got to talk. I got some new pop dolls over here. And I think I think you'll love them. I cut this white guy off on a driving, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, tell me, we all drivers, yeah, especially Vito. Vito a driver too. This motherfucker came up alongside of me and hit me like with 1,000 motherfuckers and asshole motherfucker. And I just did like this. I said, you just mad because I cut you off and you can't do nothing about it. You fucking asshole. And guess what I did? I broke the light and cut him again. Motherfucker was tight.
Like, you fucked up.
Damn. I know.
They hate it.
Oh man, I had a white dude do some bullshit like that. He threw a milkshake on my windshield, fucking around with it. I was mad as hell. That was funny though, because he couldn't do nothing. He just kept calling me the N-word. He's like, and I'm like, I'm looking at him laughing, and then he just threw the whole milkshake out the window. And it caught me on the windshield. I was like, that's some bullshit. I had to slow down.
Look, you said a milkshake, right? I was tight.
Yeah.
I just came back from Harlem. I used to go up to Nicholas and get all my oils and incense and stuff, right? So I'm on my way back. I think I'm driving through Maryland. Dude cut me off, white guy. So I sped up and said, yo, what you doing? He hit me with like the middle finger, and then he said, yo, you black. I took one of my Muslim oils that I just bought, one of my favorites, and I threw it at his window and made him swerve and crash into the overpass. And I kept it moving.
Assalamu alaikum, brother.
Word.
What you said, Blaine?
Assalamu alaikum, brother. It was the Muslim oil.
He got me for my Egyptian musk, man. I needed my
yeah. Egyptian musk is important. Like, wait, how long?
Yeah, man.
You still wear Egyptian musk? You don't wear. You still wear Egyptian musk?
I still wear Egyptian musk. I wear white food. I wear all that good stuff.
You blackified his damn windshield or window you hit.
Oh no, I hit the driver's window, but it made him swerve because he thought he lucky I ain't do what I wanted.
He thought you shot at him. He was like,
right.
"Oh, they're shooting!"
Right.
Assalamu alaikum.
I was like, one for the brother man.
Oh yeah, I like that.
He had a nice car. I think it was like an Acura or Infinity or something.
Hey, I think
That's a good idea. I'm gonna get some Muslim oil, and just matter of fact, if I ever get road rage and I deal with the white people, I'll throw some Muslim oil on them. That's a good idea.
I'm talking about throwing Muslim oil on me so that this way I can feel and go on that road. Oh, that's his sister. But you know,
oh shoot.
You know, I'm fucking with you, Tom. You know how I do. Hey, let me tell you what. Let me tell you. First off, I used to trick my brother-in-laws all the time. Remember when that kid was you there? Was you there when everybody was being born and everybody was at the hospital and I kept coming down calling out numbers?
Huh?
You wasn't there?
Nah.
So when my daughter was being born, their family is unbelievably unbelievably unified. So while my wife is upstairs having a baby, it's about 20 cousins, brothers, aunts, everybody down in the lobby in the what's name, because your aunt worked there, so everybody's in the cafeteria and all that stuff. So I would come downstairs and everybody come around waiting for me to go, and I go 7 pounds 4 ounces, and they go yeah. Then I go like this. I'm bullshitting. She's still upstairs, and
wow,
oh, you stupid. Stupid.
Hey, fellas, coming down on the last 5 minutes. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what's not going to stop. Each and every Sunday at 5 p.m. right here at Black Kings Table Talk, whether I got my regular staff or whether I got a staff of guys that just want to come on and kick it with me, every Sunday at 5 o'clock, I bet you JP will be here. And then 1 week will be the best of. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all for coming in and tuning in. We got my man Vino, my man Blaine, and my brother-in-law, the Tupster in the building. What up, Spanky Hayes? Fellas, what's going on this weekend? On closing, what you want to tell the people? Start off with you, Blaine. What's going on this week? What you looking forward to?
Really, just looking forward to getting this week passed through and just working and getting my paper. That's about it right now. And chilling my wife and dogs.
This guy's really. Tell them how to get in contact with you.
Huh?
Tell them how to hit you up, because you will get some people going, we liked you. How would you like?
All right. Matter of fact, if you want to hit me up on Instagram. My IG name is Ested23, ESTED23, and we could chop it up.
That's what I'm talking about. What about you, Tubster? What's going on with you this week? What you looking forward to? What you eating, bro? Oh yeah. Come on.
Jersey Mike's.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah,
but what I'm looking forward to this week is starting this new gig in New Hanover County and working at a youth program for troubled youth down here in Wilmington, North Carolina.
Yes. And where you at? Where you at right now? Where you at, Tubster?
I'm at Momo house.
Who's Momo?
Monique.
Oh, tell Monique I said what's up. Where Monique at? Let me see her face. Go on here real quick.
You know my family ain't got no filter, bro.
Yeah.
Momo.
That's what it was.
Hold on. Watch
They
this.
people want to holler at you real quick.
That's my cousin real quick. Watch this.
She said, no, she's not dressed. What you want?
Hey, I just want to say hi to your ass, goddamn it. Say hi to everybody.
She said hello. She told me to get out. She told you. Give me kicked out. She said, I am not dressed, and I don't want. I tell him I said hello.
Yeah. So, all right, cool. Hey, yo, Vino, what's going on? What are you looking for this week? First off, Vino, let me say you've been hitting the circuit with a typhoon, my dude. I like that.
Hold on,
You've been putting the work on. You've been putting the work in, my dude. What's going on this week? What you looking forward to? What up, Reg?
You see my dog, JP?
Hold on, I'm digital. Hold on.
I'm gonna tell you this right now, Blaine. You are looking at a cat who don't give a fuck about your animal.
Fuck you.
my boys be like, yo, look at this. I'll be like, bro, I don't give a goddamn about your pet, man. I'm the wrong dude. We never got pet lovers. Did Vino tap out?
Can y'all hear me?
Hey, look.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can y'all hear me? Hello?
Look at you see my white one?
Okay, no, I lost you.
Oh, you see my white one?
Both of y'all with these goddamn dogs.
That's North Carolina homebred Fred.
Yeah,
don't make me go get my emotional support animal. I got a Chorky.
You got a pet too?
Oh, what? A Chorky?
A Chorky, yes. The Chihuahua / Yorkie.
Oh shoot!
Hilarious. What you got going on this week? How can they contact you, Vino?
As always, Big Vino Comedy on everything. Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Cash App, all that. Comedictherapy.xyz for all dates. I think the next thing I got coming up is this Wednesday. I'm doing a run with the liquor reps. We got Liquored Up Laughs. We got Smokey Suarez, myself hosting, my man Benny Blanco Perry, my man Devon Dickerson, also known as D's Nuts on Instagram.
Where's this going down at?
This is going down in Virginia Beach, Virginia at Seaside Raw Bar. We're gonna do an outdoor show because it's summertime and the beach is really popping. Like it's a lot of ambiance down there.
That's
you know what I mean? That's actually Wednesday.
Wednesday?
That's Wednesday. Yeah.
I ain't too far. I'm 45 minutes from Virginia Beach.
There you go. Pull up. Tickets is on sale, $20. We out there having a good time. We got the good people at Jim Beam and Campari have put together a few fine drinks. There probably gonna be some specials in the building. There's a lot of good energy, bruh. I can say this. You single, okay? I'll be acting like I'm talking to these married fools over here. Yo, it be some women down there, bruh. They gonna be outside. It's Wednesday.
Hey, I can still look, bro. You can still tell me. I can still look. I love like some good old tea.
No, because I be getting my married friends in trouble all the time.
Hey,
they be like, you can't go out with Vino.
I'm over here at Orchard Beach. I'm over here at Orchard Beach, bro. This is Chocha Beach over here, baby.
Oh my God, he's not lying about that. He's not lying about that.
Chocha Beach.
Lord have mercy.
Hey, real quick, because we got to close this out. It's your boy JP Justice. Thank y'all for tuning in. You know how to catch me each and every day. You can hit me up on I am JP Justice. JP Justice Labs on any social media platform. We had a great weekend with the Grown Folk Comedy Show. I'm trying to put together the next show now. We may have Guy Tori coming in September. Other than that, man, I loved it to death. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hey, peace out, y'all. Peace.
Peace out. Thanks for inviting me.
Peace.
Hold on, fellas. Hold on. Let me log out of Instagram first. And then over here, we say peace out to everybody here. Peace, y'all.
Peace.